Hey there. My name's Luke and welcome to the video. Now, I know there's a lot of videos online about cologne, but the reality is that somebody has their opinion on pretty much everything. I guess this is my opinion as well. But I have about 400 listings from Amazon on every cologne imaginable. There's probably a couple others, but today we're going to go over the top runners. The ones that are based on reviews by quantity and also quality of those reviews. Now I know reviews can get kind of skewed on Amazon, but the point is that we have a majority of reviews based off of these and also my personal preferences that I've seen. These are things that I've seen on Jeremy Fragrance and all these other things. The point is that we have we have some information here. We have some stuff to go over, and maybe I can share my findings with you. Now, first off, before we get into it, if you just want to click off this video and get it over with, let me keep you with the basics, right? This right here is Nautica Voyage. As you can see, it's empty because I am using it on the daily. It smells fresh, it's clean, it's a great everyday carry, and it's 20 bucks for this bottle, but I'm going to show you one that's $30 and you get way better value for your money. But this right here is a cool bottle. It is a blue fragrance. It is great for summer. It is great for really any time of the year. It is a go-to fragrance and it is renowned across all platforms. That is a go-to. Not only do I get compliments on it that are, wow, you smell great today. Thank you. But also, I have gotten people talking about how their husbands wear that fragrance. And they go, oh, wow, you smell great today, Luke. That's what my husband wears. And they're naming it. You're wearing Nautica Voyage. Now, it's not like Dior Sauvage, where it's in a distinctive scent. You're not going to have people go, you smell like my ex. No, no, no. This is a blue scent. And with a blue scent, you have a very good smelling, clean perfume or parfum, I guess you could say. This is technically a toilette, I believe. Eau de toilette. So it's a little bit more mild, but it's a strong fragrance that you can use year round. Actually, I did the math here. For the total cost per year for this cologne, you can get $30. So you get a 6.7 ounce bottle that's like double this. Um, you will be set for the year. I promise you. I've done the math right here. I'm going to show you in a second. Now, that's going to be good for your everyday. That is, when you wake up in the morning, you spray this 7 times, maybe 5 times, you're good. Now, when it comes towards the end of the night, you shower, you change, and you want something a little bit spicier. You're going to the bar, you're going to the club, you're going out to a date, or maybe you're just going to a night event, and you're not in the office anymore. You're here for an impression. You're here for a little intensity. This right here, while it is not as cost effective, it's called Pure Instinct. Now, right here, this is a resurgence of pheromone unisex perfume oil. Now, you can hear a lot about perfume oils, and you can be like, okay, oh, hang on, there's my focus. Now, you can, you can kind of see a lot of different things with this stuff, and probably heard quite a few things about it. It doesn't really matter. Now, does this pheromone stuff work? Who knows? I've seen a lot of reviews on it. It's a little bit more pricey. It's kind of goonerish. You don't really want to be flaunting the fact that you use this. However, when you smell it, it's pretty good. It smells great, and the reviews do it some justice. Now, I picked this up when it was $9, but now it's $14.99. It's still a decent price. It's a it's a oil roller, so you really don't have to use a lot, and you can get a lot out of it. And whether or not you believe in the pheromones or not, it is a strong, citrus, deep, sweet scent. And I think it's going to do you justice. And these are the two that I would get. I've got a bunch of other colognes across the time that I've had, and I don't use all of them. You don't really, you kind of go through a couple of them, but your go-to should be something simple. And honestly, if you don't watch anything else in this video, get you some Nautica Voyage and some Pure Instinct for $45. You are set for the year on cologne. And then from there, if you want to branch out into niche stuff, great. But that being said, let's get into the video on everything else you may want to look at into. All right, let me just pull this here. Now, the first off, right here, you have my listings here. Now, I've got the different names. I've got the ounces per bottle, the cost per bottle, the ratings, the number of reviews, the link to Amazon if you want to look into it. By the way, all of this is in the description. I actually figured out a way to quantify the ratings into a cohesive spreadsheet. Basically, you just take the rating times the number of reviews. Now, I used Amazon because everyone has access to Amazon. A lot of the brands have Amazon listings, and it's a good middle ground for everyone. It's a good way to look at the prices. They're constant, they're nationwide. This is the price wherever you are in the nation. Now, if you go to Walmart or Versace, or you go to Nautica's website, all these prices are going to be different. But Amazon is a constant in our variables. And then you have the total cost per year for cologne. Now, how I calculated this was I went over here and I did total sprays per bottle, total sprays per day, and basically I did a lot of math here. But I went over the uh, it's so hard to quantify this, but basically, you have total cost. It's really hard to do this, but I basically factored in per ounce, you're getting 240 sprays. Let me find the math here. Okay, total cost per bottle, 240 sprays per ounce. That's what it is. Okay, so 240 sprays per ounce. And then I did 240 times the number of ounces per container to get this amount. And then right here, we divided by 5, which is the amount of days that you can subsist off of that. If you're just doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 sprays, you can go beyond that. And then we get down to total cost per month, total cost per year, and then we go, well, actually, these are total sprays per bottle, really. And then you've got 365 days per unit. So that's how many units it's going to cost for you to get the um, amount per year. And then you have cost per month, cost per week, and cost per day. But I also have the total cost per year for Cologne, and that's what the numbers are we have over here. But that's the cost breakdown for everything. But we're really looking at annual cost. It's a lot easier to quantify. And then we have the ratings here. Now I've got a lot of listings here and a lot of weird stuff too. I've got essential oils, I've got solid colognes. Believe it or not, solid colognes kind of suck. All right, they have no projection. You wipe them on. They're really expensive for what they are, and no one uses them. It's an old-timey thing. Maybe if you made it yourself with essential oils and maybe some Vaseline, maybe that could be beneficial towards you if you want a milder scent, but anything with rubbing essential oil around, it kind of denatures the scent in it and kind of just destroys it. If you want a cologne that works well, has strong projection that comes off of you as you walk around, and has a good long-lasting scent, you kind of just need to buy it in the bottle, pre-made and well rounded. Now, first off here, we've got Nautica Voyage. Has 138,000 ratings. 4.6, Amazon's Choice. All the ratings say great value for money. This is the 6.7 ounce ones. It's a big bottle. It's 29 bucks. I promise you that once you buy this, you are getting your value per money. Don't buy anything smaller. Get this. I promise you, you'll like the scent. It's just fresh and clean. Now, that's the first thing I would buy. Honestly, once I ran out of this and I ran out of my other colognes, I'd go straight back to this. Next up, I have some essential oils here. If you wanted to make your own, if you wanted to, I don't know, make your own cologne, candle, your own scent, maybe take some Vaseline and mix it with some of these. Hey, go for it, man. 113,000 ratings, 16 bucks for all of these. I mean, this is pure essential oil. So it's strong. And you can just make just about anything with it. I mean, you could put it in your diffuser at the house, make it smell like a gentleman's club. Well, not that kind of gentleman's club, but you get the point. And next up here, we've got Versace the Dreamer for men, 3.4 ounces Eau de Toilette, 94,000 ratings at 4.5. This is pretty solid. It is, let's see here. I'm trying to find the notes right here. We've got some orange, green apple, black currant, guava, rose petals. A nice clean scent. Next up, we've got the Pure Instinct, like I've got here. Again, when I first bought this, this was $9.99, but you know, prices go up. The 3.8 rating is kind of, but there's a reason that it is a top seller. It's unisex, it works, it's very strong, and it'll get you through a night. It does smell really good. Now, we've got Armaf Club de Nuit Intense. This right here is a little bit pricier, but it's $43 for a 6.8 fluid ounce thing. It's black. The label on it looks amazing. You keep this on your shelf, you're gonna look swagger. I mean, it's a good price, honestly. And also the ratings don't do it too bad either. Cremo. I don't know if you've ever heard of this, but Cremo is another popular one. Now, primarily, it's known for spice and black vanilla. If you go out and purchase this, I suggest that you get the spice and black vanilla. It is renowned across many websites I've searched on, and also Jeremy Fragrance, he talks about it. If you're gonna get Cremo, screw all of the other spices here, just get spice and black vanilla. It's the way to go. Now again, this right here is kind of weird because it's 31,000 reviews, 4.7. This is technically more of a splash on fragrance, like an aftershave, but it's $80 for one of these. Now I have one from my dad. He's probably had it for 20 years. I promise you it was cheaper when he had it. It's 2.5 ounces. Uh, I don't know, man. I wouldn't spend money on this, but it's top rated, so do what you want. This right here is Drakkar Noir. Now, I had this when I was a kid. This stuff is pretty good. It's strong, 24 bucks, 28,000 reviews, and 4.6 rating. It's something my mom says that she enjoys, and it's not Axe body spray. I think it's a good scent. Another one here. Uh, Honestly, if I was to get a smoky, strong scent that wasn't this pure instinct, I think this might be next on my list. First of all, what a cool label right here. What a cool bottle. This screams on your nightstand. I'm a sexy guy. It's a Latafa Camara, a vanilla, warm, spicy, amber, cinnamon, all that. It is 26 bucks, 29,000 reviews, and 4.5 rating. This right here is fancy. And this right here is the aromatic spicy brand. There's different flavors here, but honestly, I would just stick with that. That right there is probably going to be a night fragrance, sexy fragrance. Very nice. And then we have Curve. Now, honestly, I would really specify towards Curve Black, actually. Curve Black here, 4.2 ounces of it. You're going to have 7,617 rating, 4.6, 23 bucks. Great price. I've had I've had a 4 pack of these curves, and the one that I got complimented on was the Curve Black. So while this other one here, uh, the yellow one by Liz Cabarn, I know it has higher ratings, but quite honestly, the black one was the one I got complimented on. But hey, to each their own. Just try some stuff out if you want. Next up, we've got Bella Vita. It is a 4 pack, so you're going to get some flavors out of this. Now, let's see here what we got. We've got Club Man. That's going to be parties and nights out. You've got this right here, Eau de Parfum. That is for everyday wear. You've got wearing at work, CEO Man, and then Goat. work and play. So that's going to be pretty fun. 4.1 ratings, 30,000 reviews, and 26 bucks. Another great option. Last one we're going to be looking at today is Armani Beauty. Acqua di Gio, classic, $62, very expensive, but it is something renowned. I mean, if you're looking at pricey fragrances and you want to spend a little bit more money, this is a classic. This is something that everyone talks about. And out of the most expensive, perfumes out there, it's a decent price for what it is. Now, colognes can be expensive. Colognes can be, this is like a lot to deal with. Quite honestly, that's why I come back to Nautica Voyage and this Pure Instinct right here. Because for 45 bucks, you can get set up pretty right. Now, if you are still curious about some more options here, I'm going to leave a link in the description for all details on this Excel spreadsheet. You can go check it out via my Google Drive. And if you want to download this and add to it, that would be really cool too. But yeah, I just spent probably the last week researching all these. I have over 400 listings, I believe, here. I'm kind of curious to see how many I have now. Yeah, well, almost 400. But I got pretty close, and I spent a lot of time on this. But inevitably, Nautica Voyage and Pure Instinct are just the way to go. You're going to get a strong perfume oil out of this, and then a good toilet spray. I mean, it is just great around the office, great for play, great for outing, great before the gym. Just do whatever you want, man. Just find your fragrance, and I can't wait for the next video. Anyways, please leave in the comments or description what is the next thing you want to learn about, because I will do the research and I will find everything there is to know about any subject. Anyways, I'll catch you later. See ya.